Vin Diesel was asked, are there going to be any spin-offs in the works? Vin Diesel says Fast and Furious spin-offs are in the works, including female-led movie. Talks about surprise cameos in Fast X. Yeah, there were some cameos in there. That was one of the highlights of Fast 10. Was that, like, you don't know who was going to show up. Like, it was kind of like, yeah, Vin Diesel worked, yeah, in his circles, in his social circles, to say collectively, oh, I want to work with that person, like a Helen Mirren. I want to work with Gal Gadot. Let's bring them in. He's got that circle that he brings those people in, and it pays off. It paid off in Fast 10, right? For sure. So a female-led movie, a spin-off. Vin Diesel says Fast and Furious franchise is already in the works. Well, we've had Hobbs and Shaw, but I don't know if we're ever going to get a second one for that. I started developing a female spin-off in 2017 with other spin-offs, and the sooner I deliver the finale, the sooner I can launch those spin-offs. So remember, he said that the studio was talking about making these final films a trilogy instead of two, because originally it was going to be Fast 10 and Fast 11 was going to be the final film. But depending on how well Fast 10 does here at the box office, it really depends if it's going to be in a trilogy. And here too is that the faster that he can deliver the finale for Fast, his versions of the Fast movies, then he can work on the spin-offs and stuff. So it almost seems like two for him, that it should be wrapped up with Fast 11. I don't think that they should make it a trilogy. Wrap it up with Fast 11. People will be on board with that. And it even says it here, Fast 10 is the first part of a two-part ending. It's a bittersweet to think of the finale, Diesel said, May 12th. Look how many characters and great talent there is in the movie. There's no way I can pull that off unless I had everyone on for 5 seconds. These characters are appealing. Well, not necessarily. I looked at 10 and I was like, why is Tyrese and Ludacris in this movie still? Right? But it's because people, I don't know, expect it. He expects it. And that's part of the shortcomings of it, is that there's too much. Go into spin-offs then. Go into a spin-off with Tyrese and Ludacris. See if it works. Go off with a spin-off with Han and Gal Gadot. That's fine with me. See if they work. Oh, so they even say it here. Yeah. Now, I'm waiting to see how they're going to explain that. A spoiler alert, guys. Well, I've already kind of spoiled it. Some of the cameos in here. We shot other things a long time ago, and that might not have fit into a specific movie as a finale, Diesel confirmed. Doing tags is a very tricky thing because you want your talent at the same time. You have to be careful to maintain the emotional state of the young audience at the end of the movie. So that's what you're juggling. And here's the thing too, and here's a little bit of the pompousness of Vin Diesel, is that he's saying, because he's a producer now, but he's saying, I have to deliver these movies. I have to do all this stuff. Yeah, use your circles to bring in talent and stuff, but really, you're not the one putting up the majority of the money. The studios are, right? I got to deliver this. He's trying to be the alpha dog. He's trying to portray the alpha dog there. Who knows? If that works for you guys, it works for me. So a female-led spin-off movie, with Cypher maybe, with Charlize maybe. I don't think you can't have a movie with Letty in it and then not have Dom in it, right? I don't know how that would work. Not to see. But talking about spin-offs, could time travel be involved? Everybody said, well, you went into space, so could time travel be part of these Fast and Furious spin-offs? Well, Fast 10 director shuts down time travel plot for Fast and Furious 11. So no. Straight up the answer would be then no. No time travel. I don't think that would happen. Leterrier, or whatever, took over the reins for Fast 11 or 10. Louis Leterrier took the helm for Fast 11 and or 10, and so I'm just going to pause this ad here. following the departure of Justin Lin. And it was good that Lin wasn't back. We needed a different flavor for the Fast 10 movie. We did. However, the film, having delivered some huge stunts, crazy set pieces, and more action, Fast Nine's interstellar action when also debunked the idea of sending Fast Crew back in time. He said, quote, "What could I do? Time travel? There's nothing I could have done that's bigger than that. There's no way." They went to space, so I was like, let's bring it back to Earth. And that's what a lot of the fans were wanting to rein in some of those over-the-top stunts, right? I fell in love with the Fast and Furious movies with international espionage and going to space and everything, but that's not why I watch these movies. I get to do Fast and Furious movie. It was the one that brought back racing to the forefront. Well, did it? It was only one part of the movie, right? That's my legacy as a director. I wanted to bring cars back to the forefront for the Fast and Furious, and I wish they were, but they've kind of set things up. They can't go back to the street racing stuff. It's too global now, right? And your cast of characters are too big to be about street racing. I would love for it to be like that, and I hope that the final big action sequence for Fast 11 to send everybody off into the sunset would end in a race. That's the way I would like. And you don't even have to say who wins. Have the race start and have them go off, kind of like riding off into the sunset kind of thing. That's the way I would do it. But time travel in a Fast and Furious movie, as audacious as it had gotten, guys, it's not going to get that audacious. That would just be a little too much for some people to handle, and myself included. So there you go. Chris Hemsworth is in the news talking Extraction 3. Chris Hemsworth